So I went ahead and programmed the challenges, which is to make the extra bullets hit the enemies, and to actually make the extra bullet the third bullet and make it grow bigger as well, right? So we are here and I am getting those birds, but then once we get here there's no more power-ups that we can possibly earn. So the next task here would be to make two more streams of butterflies come out so that we can get 2 more power-ups and our bullets can get bigger and even bigger, right? So how will we get that done? Well, if you remember, we are getting our enemies to pop out using broadcast signals. For instance, the Hawk is using Hawk 1 to appear, and Hawk 2 is using the broadcast signal Hawk 2 to appear and to dive towards the bird. And we are sending out those signals right here. When we switch to level, we're waiting and we're sending out these signals, right? We're sending out butterfly 1, butterfly 2, butterfly 3. And so we could go ahead and copy all of this code right here, right? We can copy this big old block of code and paste it here at the end to make another stream come out. But there's actually a better way of getting this done. And in programming, we use what's called a function to like list out a set of commands, and then we just call the function and we say the function's name and it goes and runs that code. So we only need to write the function once and we could use it many times in our program, and that's what we're going to do here. So instead of getting all of our broadcasts very cluttered, we're going to write a function, and they call it my block. So let's go ahead and click on my block, click on make a block. We're going to call this butterfly attack, and we could say OK. So here we have a defined butterfly attack, and what is going to happen in the butterfly attack? Well, all of this code from here to here is going to be in butterfly attack. So I'm going to go ahead and click this over to there, and so now we are missing a big chunk of code here, right? But all we need to do is go ahead and grab this butterfly attack function call, and it's going to wait 2 seconds. It's going to call butterfly attack. It's going to jump over to here. It's going to run this code, and when it finishes running, it's going to come back here and continue execution down, right? So if we go ahead and test this out, there should be no difference between what we had and what we now have, right? Our butterflies should be coming out, 3 of them, and so should our power-ups and our second set of butterflies down at the bottom. And you can see there's no difference in our code from what we had before. We're just structuring it a little bit differently so that we can be lazy programmers and not write so many blocks of code, right? So now I want to add another set of butterflies, and all I need to do is right here at the end I can grab a wait, right? I could wait maybe 1 second, and I could call butterfly attack again here. And what is it going to do when I do that? It's going to jump over to here. It's going to run all of these blocks and it's going to come back, right? So let's go ahead and test that out and see if it works. And I'm going to hopefully get my weapon powered up to its maximum ability. Oh, okay. So get that white guy. That white guy. Okay, now we have another set of butterflies, and I'm getting pretty big at the moment, and now I'm getting super big at the moment, right? So these actually look a little bit too big from my point of view, so I'm gonna make them a little bit smaller. But you can see what we did, right? We used the make a block to write a function, and this function definition is called butterfly attack. We use this block here to call the function in our block here that is calling out all the enemies, and that way we could save space and we don't need to write this big old block of code here and here, right? So that is how we get our second stream of butterflies to come out.